So we might think that a hailstorm that occurred several months ago, we'd be through all of that, but we are still dealing with a lot of insurance claims and repairs and things like that that are associated with any big storm that rolls through an area. And I feel like this scenario will apply a year from now, 2 years from now, and just having some creative solutions to get us through some of these insurance claims and repair requests, because obviously no one wants to buy a house where the siding and the roof is not in good shape and is not insurable. Obviously, you're going to have investors and things like that. But when you have nice houses that people want to live in, you want to make sure those things are taken care of. And I want to talk through a scenario that I've worked through twice with some minor differences here recently. And just want to give an example of how we can work through those things and how, if you hire me as your agent, how I'm going to be working on creative things to get you to the closing table and get everyone to accomplish their goals. So I've had buyers where we had a high deductible, or the lender was holding on to the lion's share of the check from the insurance, and it just wasn't feasible for my clients to front the cost of the roof at that time. Also, this may come up if the buyers want to hire their own roofers and want to coordinate that themselves with their own contractors. Uh, this won't always work if you have a government-backed loan because the roof does need to be insurable prior to closing for those. But for conventional and cash purchases, this was a great solution for us. So, like I said, the lender was holding most, if not all, of the check and wanted the buyers to front the cost of that roof and then release that funds. And for my people, it just was not feasible. So what we did is we had a price agreed on. Then we reduced from the agreed upon price the estimated damage amount and how much that would cost. Once we did that, we let the lender know that they were going to be selling the home, and the lender deducted that from their principal. So they'll be receiving that difference in cash at closing. The check they did receive, my clients decided to just go ahead and hold on to it in one scenario. Another scenario, they gave it to the buyers and we adjusted for that in the price reduction. Then we got confirmation from the insurance that they would receive the remaining depreciation value once the work was done, even the home was sold, because they did make the claim. It did affect the value of their home. And my clients are set to receive that check once the work is done. And then a bonus to my clients in each of these scenarios is they paid less on commissions, which actually put more money in their pocket versus doing a seller credit at a higher price point. So for my clients, it pocketed them more money, got them more money in their pocket faster. It accelerated the closing in both scenarios. And then in one scenario, the depreciation check was promised back to the buyer. They fronted the cost of the roof and then we'll receive that. And in another scenario, my clients reduced all of the estimated damages off of their purchase price and will be getting that depreciation check down the road. So there's a lot of creative ways to work through this. So if you feel like you're hitting a snag and you're getting frustrated because you feel like you can't get over the hump of the repairs and things like that, and you're just not in a position where you confront the cost, whether because you can't or because you've already bought your next home and you're tight on your budget month to month, give me a call or a text. I'll be happy to work you through those scenarios. And, I always put it on my post, hashtag never not working. And that's true for all my clients. I'm going to work my fingers to the bone. I'm going to make every phone call and exhaust all options to make sure you guys have all the solutions available on the table to get you to the closing table.